Namaste. Welcome to the Yoga Nest on Pender Island. My name's Ella, and I'm going to lead a yoga practice for the neck and shoulders. Just about a 10-minute practice. And so I invite you to either sit in your chair or onto your mat. You can either sit in Padmasana, crossing at the ankles and shins, and just sitting back so that the hips are level, the spine is tall. Now, if this doesn't feel comfortable for you and you want to sit on your heels in Virasana or hero pose, you can use a block, you can use a blanket folded up. I'm sitting with that prop between the heels. So see what feels good for you today. You can also sit in your chair, as I mentioned. So we're going to let our first couple breaths come in and out, in through the nose and maybe out through the mouth. Give yourself a chance to maybe close the eyes and take a couple more breaths. Let the exhale empty out of the body, making room for the freshness of the inhale rising. Come fully into the breath, exhale, either out through the nose or the mouth. Pull the tummy in to push that stale air out of the body. And on this next breath, we're going to bow the chin down. Let the shoulders soften down the back. Big breath in. And all the way out. Shoulders melt down, head comes up on top of the spine. Really good. We're going to bring the nose up towards the sky, chin tilts up, open the throat, and let the heart draw forward as we move the shoulders and arm bones back. Have a little engagement through the abdominal core to lift the heart and bringing the head back. Right on top of the spine. Let the head float and the chin tilt down. Getting a little length through the upper back. Let's sink down to the foundation. That means our legs and hips, whatever's touching the earth. As the chin tilts towards the chest. One more time. Let's relax the shoulders. Breathe out and then all the way in again as we lift the head gently, slowly. Lengthening the upper back and neck through the vertebra, coming back to center. Big breath here. Let's feel if we could breathe on all sides of the rib cage here, right into the armpits, into the front and back. Thoracic or ocean wave breath, filling and emptying like the coming and going of ocean waves. Let's bring the hands to the shoulders now, elbows pointing forward, and start to bring the elbows together. So you might be able to touch the elbows. Let's start to draw a straight line with the elbows all the way up. And then imagine that you're making a heart shape. So you're going to open the elbows, lift them up to the sky, keep going. Open the armpits. Feel as though we're lifting right through the side edges of the waist as the elbows lift and come apart. We can walk, spider walk the fingertips down the back. Give your back a little massage and even clasp the hands, cradling the head if that feels good. Elbows are opening. Arm bones are lifting and the shoulders are sliding down the back. Let's do a little nod of the head. Let's reach the elbows out to the side now as the head comes to center. Big breath in, armpits open, and sliding the elbows out to the side and down towards the hips. Now let's rotate forward and go through that motion again. Elbows coming together. Lifting, lifting, lifting until we reach the elbows apart in a heart shape, lifting the elbows up, spider walk the fingers down the back. You can give your back a little massage, squeeze the skin. Cradle the head if that feels good, clasping the hands, and a little look up as the elbows open. Heart is lifting to the sky, and we're letting the elbows melt down as the head comes to center. Release the hands. Carving those lines with the elbows back down towards the hips. Arm bones and shoulders moving down. One more time. Big breath in. Curve the back a little bit. Sometimes I think of a turtle's shell. And then draw a line with the elbows straight up the front. Open up the front body. Abdominals are helping the spine lift. Let's open the elbows, crawl the fingers down the back, opening, 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 arm bones, armpits. Spread the shoulders apart, reaching the elbows to the side and then down towards the hips. And let's just melt the arms down, placing the hands, nesting the hands together. And then melting the hands down to our lap. Let's connect to the low back, sending the tailbone softly downward as we float in the head. Come to stillness for a breath. Relax the shoulders like we're melting ice. The sun is shining on us. And do a little circle with the nose. The size of a plum or an apricot or a kiwi. So we have a paintbrush on the nose, maybe even closing the eyes. Choose a color that you want to paint with. Green or blue, orange, purple, red, yellow. Circling a little bit wider, let's do the size of a big orange or a grapefruit, small melon. Nice and slow and smooth. One more time, all the way around. Maybe go a little wider. See the range of motion that feels good for you today. Bring the head slowly back to center. Head right on top of the spine, shoulders soft. And going in that clockwise or counterclockwise direction, depending on what you were doing first. Circling small, size of an apricot or a plum. Keeping the head from falling forward. So let's just mindfully move the head on top of the spine. As you wish, let the circles get a little bit wider, pivoting and swiveling the head on kind of the spinal column. Think of it not being locked, but really able to move. Going into a wider circle, such as a grapefruit or maybe a small melon like a cantaloupe. And then as you wish, let the range of motion open up, nice and slow, big circle around. Shoulders soft, trust yourself. Breathing, and at your own pace, bring the head back on top of the spine. Big breath in and out. Let's bring the hands clasping together and pushing the palms out. Elbows firm, shoulders relax. Let's lift the hands to the sky. Draw the tummy muscles in to support the back, lengthening. Shoulders soft, reach up to the sky. Looking up if we can, and then exhale. Bring the arms slowly back down to center and release. Shake out the wrists and fingers, hands to our lap. 3 breaths here. Closing the eyes, armpits and shoulders relaxing. Wobble the head, letting the ear slowly tip to the opposite shoulder. Sorry, same shoulder, and then rolling half circle. Let the chin come towards the chest. Half circle, just going ear to shoulder and then to the other side. Sensing the stretch right through the upper back and shoulders. One more time. Half circle. Rolling the head down and then ear to shoulder. Coming back through center. Long deep breath in, slowly lifting the head up on top of the spine as the shoulders and the back move down. And we come to center, neutral spine. Hands to heart. Palms together gently as we connect the back together, pushing those palms ever so slightly. Feel the back body come together. One more big breath in and all the way out. Closing the eyes, bow the head. Giving yourself that inner trust, gratitude for showing up for your body, releasing stress, bringing presence into our day, coming up through the head. Hands to third eye, hands back to heart, and namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. And enjoy the rest of your day ahead. And join me soon at the Yoga Nest on Pender Island. Thank you.